Hello, everyone. Take a moment and think about today. Maybe today went well. Maybe it did not. Maybe something happened that you did not expect. Life can be like that. You make a plan. Then something changes. The bus is late. The weather changes. Someone says no. Your plan stops. You feel disappointed. You think, why did this happen? Maybe you have felt this before. You work hard, but the result is different from what you wanted. You try your best, but things still do not go your way. Then you begin to worry. You think more. You try to control everything. You want every part of your day to go perfectly. But life is not like that. Some things are in your hands. Some things are not. This is not bad news. It is simply true. Think about planting a seed. You can choose a good seed. You can put it in the ground. You can give it water. You can take care of it. But you cannot pull the plant to make it grow faster. You cannot tell the sun to shine. You cannot tell the rain when to come. Some parts are your job. Some parts are not. Life works the same way. You can choose your actions. You cannot choose every result. Maybe you study English every day. You listen carefully. You practice speaking. You learn new words. These things are in your hands. But you cannot decide that tomorrow you will suddenly speak like a native speaker. Learning takes time. You cannot control the speed. You can only keep learning. Sometimes we become tired because we are carrying things that do not belong to us. We carry tomorrow. We carry other people's opinions. We carry every possible problem. That is a very heavy bag. No wonder we feel tired. Imagine carrying a backpack. At first it is light. Then you keep putting things inside. A rock, another rock, then another. Soon the bag becomes too heavy. Now imagine taking out the rocks that were never yours. The bag becomes lighter. Your mind can feel that way too. Ask yourself a simple question. What can I really do today? Maybe you can make one phone call. Maybe you can study for 20 minutes. Maybe you can take a short walk. Good. Do those things. Then let the rest wait. Many people spend more time worrying than acting. They think about tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. But today quietly passes by. You cannot live tomorrow today. You only have this moment. Use it well. Maybe someone does not like you. You cannot control that. You can be kind. You can be honest. But you cannot make another person think the way you want. That choice belongs to them. Maybe you work very hard. You hope people notice. Maybe they do. Maybe they do not. You cannot control every opinion. But you can control the work you do. That is enough. Think about the sea. A sailor cannot control the wind. If the sailor spends all day shouting at the wind, nothing changes. A wise sailor looks at the wind, then changes the sail. The wind stays the same. The sailor changes what can be changed. This is wisdom. Sometimes we fight the wind. We become angry because life is not following our plan. But maybe we need to change the sail instead. Maybe we need another plan. Maybe we need another way. That is not giving up. That is growing. Imagine holding water in your hands. If you squeeze your hands very hard, the water slips away. If you hold your hands gently, more water stays. Life can be like that. Sometimes, the tighter we try to control everything, the more worried we become. Sometimes letting go a little gives us more peace. Letting go does not mean you stop caring. It means you stop fighting things you cannot change. There is a difference. Maybe today did not go as planned. That does not mean tomorrow will be the same. Maybe someone disappointed you. That does not mean everyone will. Maybe one door closed. Another door may still open. You cannot always see what is coming. That is why you do not need every answer today. One answer is enough. What is my next step? Not 10 steps. Not next year. Just the next one. Life becomes easier when you ask smaller questions. What can I do this morning? What can I learn today? Who can I help today? These questions are much lighter. Sometimes we spend so much time trying to control the future that we forget to enjoy the present. Look outside. Feel the fresh air. Drink your coffee slowly. Listen to the birds. Talk with someone you love. These moments are happening now. Do not miss them because your mind is living somewhere else. You cannot control every part of life. No one can. Not the smartest person, not the richest person, not the strongest person. Life surprises everyone. Sometimes those surprises are difficult. Sometimes they become wonderful. That is part of being alive. So do not ask yourself to control everything. That job is impossible. Instead, ask yourself something kinder. What is in my hands today? Do that. Do it well. Then let life do the rest. You may still worry. That is normal. When the worry comes, come back to today. Come back to this moment. Come back to your next small step. Little by little, your heart becomes lighter. You do not need to carry the whole world. You only need to carry today's work. That is enough. Sometimes peace does not come because life becomes easier. Sometimes peace comes because you stop trying to control everything. And that may be the beginning of a calmer life. Sometimes we think everything depends on us. We think we must make everything work. We must fix every problem. We must know every answer. That is a heavy way to live. You do not need to carry that much. You only need to do your part. Think about planting a tree. You choose a good place. You dig the ground. You plant the tree. You give it water. You take care of it. That is your job. But after that, you must wait. The tree grows little by little. You cannot see it growing every minute. You cannot make it grow by worrying. You cannot make it grow by checking it every hour. You simply keep caring for it. Many parts of life are like this. You study for a test. You prepare well. You sleep early. You do your best. Then the test begins. At that moment, your work is finished. Now it is time to answer the questions. You cannot change yesterday. You cannot study again during the test. You can only do your best with what you have. Sometimes we keep worrying even after our work is done. We send an email. Then we read it again in our minds. Should I have written something different? We finish a meeting. Then we think about every sentence we said. We cannot change those moments anymore. Our work is already finished. Now it is time to let them go. This is not easy. Our minds like to go back. They ask many questions. What if I said the wrong thing? What if people did not like me? What if everything goes badly? But these questions do not change anything. They only make us tired. Imagine throwing a paper airplane. You fold the paper carefully. You throw it into the air. Can you still control it? No. The airplane is flying now. You can watch it. You can learn from it. But you cannot keep holding it. Some actions in life are like that. You prepare, you act, then you let them go. Maybe you are looking for a new job. You write your resume. You practice for the interview. You answer the questions. You smile. You thank the people. Then you go home. Now you wait. Waiting can be difficult. You want the answer now, but waiting is also part of the journey. Do not fill the waiting time with fear. Fill it with living. Read a book. Take a walk. Study English. Cook dinner. Talk with your family. Life does not stop because you are waiting for one answer. Think about fishing. A fisherman throws the line into the water. Then the fisherman waits. If the fisherman pulls the line every 10 seconds, the fish may never come. Some things need quiet time. Some things need patience. Doing your part also means knowing when to wait. Waiting is not doing nothing. Waiting is trusting that your work has value. Maybe today you helped someone. You smiled. You listened. You said kind words. You may never know how much those small things meant. That is okay. Not every good action gives an answer right away. Some grow quietly, like a seed under the ground. Maybe you are trying to become healthier. You eat better. You walk every day. You sleep a little earlier. You may not see a big change this week. Keep going. Your job is to build the habit. Your body will change in its own time. Maybe you are learning English. You listen every morning. You read simple stories. You practice speaking. Some days feel easy. Some days feel hard. Keep showing up. Your job is to practice. Learning will come little by little. Sometimes we ask questions that have no answer today. What will happen next year? What if I fail? What if people leave me? You may never know those answers today, but you do know today's answer. You can take one small step. You can choose one good action. That is enough. A river does not reach the sea in one day. It keeps moving. It does not stop every hour to ask, "Am I there yet?" It simply keeps flowing. Your life can be like that. Keep moving. Keep learning. Keep doing your part. Maybe someone will not understand you. That is not always your job to fix. Maybe someone will disagree with you. That is okay. People see the world in different ways. You can be respectful. You can be honest. You can be kind. After that, some things belong to the other person. Do not carry every choice they make. Carry your own. Sometimes doing your part means saying sorry. Sometimes it means saying thank you. Sometimes it means trying again. Sometimes it means resting. Your next step may be different every day, but it is always small enough to take. When you focus on your next step, life becomes quieter. Your mind stops running everywhere. You stop trying to hold the whole future. You simply do today's work. Then tomorrow, you do tomorrow's work. That is enough. Maybe life will surprise you. Maybe your plan will change. Maybe something wonderful will happen. Maybe something difficult will happen. You cannot control every surprise, but you can choose how you meet it. You can meet it with patience. You can meet it with courage. You can meet it one step at a time. So remember this. Do your part. Water the seed. Take the walk. Study the lesson. Make the phone call. Say the kind words. Do the work that belongs to you. Then let tomorrow become tomorrow. You do not need to carry everything. You only need to carry today's small step. That is enough. And often, that is where peace begins. Have you ever looked back at your life? Maybe something happened that you did not want. At that time, you felt sad. You felt confused. You asked, "Why is this happening?" You wanted a different story. But today, when you look back, you see something different. Maybe that difficult day changed your life. Maybe it taught you something important. Maybe it helped you become stronger. Life is full of surprises. The strange thing is this: most surprises cannot be seen before they happen. We only understand them later. Imagine walking through a forest. The path turns left. Then it turns right. Sometimes you cannot see what is waiting around the next corner. If you become angry because you cannot see everything, the walk becomes difficult. But if you keep walking little by little, the path becomes clear. Life is often like that forest. You do not need to see the whole road. You only need enough light for your next step. Many people stop because they want every answer first. They say, "I will start when I know everything. I will move when I feel completely ready." But life does not work that way. The answers often come after the first step, not before it. Think about learning to ride a bicycle. You cannot learn by reading about it forever. One day, you must sit on the bicycle. You may fall. You may feel afraid. But each small ride teaches you something new. Life teaches in the same way. You learn by living, not by controlling every moment. Maybe one door closes. At first, you feel disappointed. You wanted that opportunity. You worked hard for it. You thought it was perfect. Then it disappeared. Months later, another door opens. It leads to people you never expected to meet. It leads to a better job, a better friend, a better idea. If the first door had stayed open, you might never have found the second one. That is why we should be careful before calling every problem a disaster. Some problems are only new directions. Imagine a river. When the river meets a large rock, it does not stop forever. It does not complain. It quietly moves around the rock. Little by little, it finds another way. The river still reaches the sea. Your life can be like that. A blocked road does not always mean the journey is over. Sometimes it only means the journey is changing. Think about the sky after rain. When dark clouds fill the sky, people often believe the sun is gone. But the sun is still there. The clouds only hide it for a while. Many difficult times are like those clouds. They feel endless, but they are not. They pass, sometimes slowly, sometimes quickly, but they do pass. You may not believe that today. That is okay. You do not have to feel brave every day. You only need enough hope to keep moving. One small step is enough. One kind word is enough. One page of a book is enough. One English lesson is enough. Small steps often lead to big changes, not because they are exciting, because they continue. Imagine building a house. No one finishes it in one afternoon. One brick is placed, then another. Day after day, the house grows. The people passing by may not notice the change, but the builder does. Growth is often quiet. That is why patience is so important. Maybe today feels ordinary. Nothing special happened. You woke up. You worked. You came home. You listened to this story. It may seem like a normal day, but normal days build extraordinary lives. Kind habits grow on ordinary days. Strong hearts grow on ordinary days. Better English grows on ordinary days. Never think an ordinary day has no value. Sometimes the greatest surprise is not a big event. Sometimes it is the person you slowly become. One day you look in the mirror, you smile. You realize you are calmer, kinder, braver. Not because one amazing thing happened, but because you kept taking small steps. Life changed you while you were simply living. That is one of life's quiet miracles. So do not be afraid if today's plan changes. Maybe the new road has something beautiful waiting for you. Do not be afraid if you cannot see the ending. Most good stories begin that way. Keep walking. Keep learning. Keep trusting the next small step. Life has surprised millions of people before you. It will surprise you too. Not every surprise will be easy. Some will make you cry. Some will make you wait. Some will ask you to be patient. But some surprises will fill your heart with joy. You cannot choose which surprises will come, but you can choose to keep your heart open. When you stop trying to control every page of the story, you leave room for life to write something unexpected. And sometimes, those unexpected pages become your favorite ones. Sometimes, the hardest thing is not working hard. The hardest thing is letting go. We want to hold everything. We hold our worries. We hold our mistakes. We hold our fears. We hold yesterday. We hold tomorrow. Soon our hearts become tired. Imagine holding a big bag. At first it feels light. Then you put one stone inside. After that, another stone. Then another. Soon the bag is very heavy. Now think about taking one stone out. The bag feels lighter. Take out one more. Now it is easier to carry. Your heart is like that bag. Every worry is another stone. You do not need to carry every stone. Some things are not yours. You can leave them behind. Many people think letting go means giving up. But that is not true. Giving up means you stop trying. Letting go means you stop fighting things you cannot change. These are very different. Think about the sky. Clouds come. Clouds go. You do not run after them. You do not try to stop them. You let them move. Your thoughts can be like clouds. Some thoughts are happy. Some thoughts are sad. Some thoughts bring fear. You do not need to keep every thought. Let it come. Let it go. Think about your hand. Close it very tight. Keep it closed. After a short time, your hand feels tired. Now open your hand. Doesn't it feel better? Your heart is the same. When you hold everything too tightly, you become tired. Sometimes peace comes when you open your hand. Maybe someone said something unkind. You cannot take those words back. You cannot change yesterday. But you can choose today. You can smile today. You can learn today. You can be kind today. Today is still yours. Maybe you made a mistake. Everyone does. A mistake is not the end. It is a lesson. Learn from it. Then keep walking. Do not carry the mistake forever. Leave it behind. Think about a balloon. If you hold the string, the balloon stays with you. If the balloon is full of fear, it follows you everywhere. Now imagine letting the string go. The balloon goes higher. Then it becomes smaller. Soon you cannot see it. Some worries should be like that balloon. Let them go. You do not need them anymore. Maybe your plan changed. That is okay. Plans change. People change. Life changes. You can still move forward. Maybe today is not easy. That is okay too. You do not need a perfect day. You only need one good step. One good step becomes another, then another. Little by little, life moves again. Think about a tree in autumn. The tree lets its leaves fall. It does not try to keep every leaf. If it did, new leaves could not grow. Sometimes we must let old things go. Old fear, old pain, old anger, old regret. Then new hope has room to grow. Ask yourself one small question. What can I leave behind today? Maybe one worry. Maybe one fear. Maybe one sad thought. You do not have to leave everything. Just one thing. That is enough. Tomorrow you can leave one more. Little by little, your heart becomes lighter. Life feels softer. You breathe more easily. You smile more often, not because life is perfect, but because you stopped carrying things that were never yours. Peace is not finding a perfect life. Peace is learning what to carry and learning what to leave behind. That is wisdom. That is strength. And anyone can learn it. Start today. Leave one small worry behind. Take one deep breath. Then take one small step. That is enough. It has always been enough. Life is not easy. It never has been. Every person has problems. Every person feels afraid sometimes. Every person has sad days. You are not alone. Maybe today is hard. Maybe your heart feels heavy. Maybe you have many questions. That is okay. You do not need every answer today. You only need one thing. Take your next step. That step can be very small. Read one page. Learn one new word. Drink one glass of water. Take one short walk. Call one friend. Smile one time. Small steps are never too small. Small steps change our lives. Think about the sun. Every morning it rises. It does not hurry. It does not stop. It comes one day at a time. Life is like that. One day, then another day, then another. Little by little, everything changes. Think about a child. A child does not grow in one night. The child grows a little every day. One day, people look and say, "You are so big now." But the child did not grow in one day. Growth was slow. Life is the same. Your heart grows. Your mind grows. Your English grows. One small day at a time. Do not be angry because you are not there yet. Keep going. You are moving. Maybe slowly, but slowly is okay. Slow is still moving. Many people stop because they want fast results. They want everything today. But good things need time. A flower needs time. A tree needs time. A bird learns to fly with time. You also need time. Give yourself that time. Be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. You do not have to win every day. You do not have to be perfect. You do not have to know everything. You only need to keep going. Some days will be bright. Some days will be dark. Walk on both days. Some days you will smile. Some days you will cry. Keep walking. Some days you will feel strong. Some days you will feel tired. Rest if you need to. Then keep walking. Never think one bad day is the end. It is only one day. Tomorrow is waiting. A new morning is waiting. A new chance is waiting. Life is always moving. You can move with it. Look around you. The wind keeps blowing. The river keeps flowing. The birds keep singing. The seasons keep changing. Nature never stands still. You do not have to stand still either. Take one more step, then another. Trust that small steps are enough. Trust that today's work is enough. Trust that you do not have to carry tomorrow. Today is enough. This moment is enough. This step is enough. One day you will look back. You will see how far you have come. You will smile. Not because life was easy, but because you did not stop. You kept going. You kept learning. You kept believing. That is real success. So when tomorrow comes, do not ask, "Can I control everything?" Ask a smaller question. What is one good thing I can do today? Then do it. Do it with a calm heart. Do it with hope. Do it with a smile. After that, let life do the rest. You do not need to carry the whole road. You only need the next step. Keep your heart open. Keep your mind calm. Keep moving. Little by little. Day by day. Step by step. Your story is not over. Some of the best pages have not been written yet. Trust the next step. Trust today's work. Trust that good things can come in quiet ways. And when life surprises you, welcome those surprises with an open heart. Thank you for spending this time with me. Keep learning. Keep growing. Keep believing in yourself. See you in the next story.